Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's, I think, February 7th or something. Got a couple little milder days here. I think it's like minus 13. Hardly any wind. Just checking the clothespin, make sure nothing's calving. I put the manure grapple back on the skid steer. I built it myself. It just slides into those big pockets on the back of the bucket, and then you put a bolt through the bottom. Not the best for handling bales, but for moving manure it works pretty slick because it closes flat to the edge of the bucket, and then like if you're pushing up against a wall or something, you can just get up there and then grab. You know, it doesn't have a big reach over the front. But anyway, what are we doing with that? Well, our gates are starting to drag pretty bad in the calving barn, so I'm gonna try and clean the big area where we put the group of cows in. Didn't have any calves overnight. Then this morning we had a backwards calf, had to pull it, and then we've had 2 more calves since. So we had just kicked out 4 pairs this morning, but the barn's slowly filling up again. But yeah, as you can see here, it's getting kind of tough to swing these gates, so it's a little bit of work to take apart the panels and clean those pens along the wall. They're full enough, but I can get by with them for now. I might unpin them and just raise them if it gets too bad, because I don't think I'm going to have time to do it all today. And now we've got 2 pairs in those pens down there. We've got a cow with twins in the back. I'll try and show you her later. Another heifer with a calf, and then the cow with the calf that I was backwards and I pulled. So anyway, I'm going to try and push this gate further out of the way so I can get in here better with the skid steer, try and swing it all the way back to the wall, and then we'll get at her. So I'll talk to you guys in a few. Okay, well, we got her all, the majority of it cleaned out, and we had to get on the business end of one of these and do a little cleaning around the edges. Right, Mitts? But yeah, anyway, edges are all cleaned up. Just gotta take the skid steer and finish. Get the rest of this tidied up, and then we'll start getting some straw in here. Okay, well, big area in the barn here is all cleaned out. I didn't want to get too aggressive scraping because I put a whole bunch of fresh gravel in here last fall, and it still hasn't quite packed. So you can see here I kind of might have took a little bit, but whatever. Can add more in the fall, because sometimes in the past we've had trouble. We'll get kind of a lake here in the middle after the manure's out in the summer. But anyway, hopefully it'll set up and firm up and that won't be an issue again. So we got our straw in here. There was a couple little cores here that we had rolled back here. and then brought a bale up from the stack. I kind of tossed it with the skid steer and some of the twine broke, but yeah, anyway, it'll be kind of handy having it running here today to do some of this instead of all being pitchfork. I'll talk to you in a few. Alrighty guys, well, it's been a couple days since I last took any video when we were cleaning the barn there. Now today we're out in the field. We're trying to get the pile moved out and spread. We unhooked the vertical mixer and put the spreader on the 4650 here, seeing as it was already sitting there warm from running this morning, and it's got the ideal transmission for this job. It's a full power shift, so it's nice for going down the road with. We're not hauling very far. We're just in one of our close little pastures here, and you can see the barn back there, and I don't know if you can see the pile right in front of it steaming, but yeah, I haven't took any video of loading the spreader just because I've been trying to give her and get things done, because I think it's already after 3 o'clock and I got about half of the pile to move yet. Bed the barn and do some other evening chores before dark, so